PRX last outing.
Let's see how this pans out. T1 down 0-1. Can they tie things up to bring us to Breeze? We find out on Lotus.
Getting ready to do some air drumming off those intros, man. Just
it's been a lot of high energy for the AVL. A lot of people enjoying the production. Great to see it. It's been a treat for sure. Just the level of passion and prep that has gone into this event here in the off season. But now we jump into the game itself. PRX, once again, will be on that attack. As we mentioned, Saya player picking up the sheriff for the defense.
Yeah, just a friendly reminder. Best off-season event ever. Deal with it. This has just been incredible. It's the games and the players that are really making this. They're just having such a good time. Izu holding this angle and Excurate with that. That headhunter finds one.
Monyet, not the entry he wanted to make into this series, goes down as that first death. And this is a bit of a change up here for T1, right? They usually used to be much more prepared to pinch onto that C mound. But this time they have the double setup waiting for the push, potentially not to be made. The Sheriffs continue for T1, whatever they are serving in that cafeteria. It's been good for him as Izu gets another headshot with the Ghost as well. Only 2 members left for PRX.
Oh boy. Well, may start kind of like it did on Sunset here for PRX. Just going to send the Trailblazer out, do a little exploring. But, I mean, this is tricky.
Oh, the jump peek from Carpe, and Izu will get that trade as they wanted. And T1, 4 members left alive. Saya player should be able to get to that 3rd point once again. 2 kills and a defuse.
But like right off the rip, one of these angles that I was talking about before the match is what Excurate is holding. That B angle there, right outside by the orb and or towards the orb, and like we'll see. I mean, PRX. Look, I don't
want to get too ahead of ourselves.
No, I don't doubt they don't start figuring this out. But you know, it is what it is. Saya hits a pretty nasty shot there. A great trade. Again, selfless play from these T1 players is something we've seen time and time again, where Carpe will jump out. Yeah, he's going to die, but Izu's right there for the trade. They know they've already got the numbers advantage. They can play for those. It's things that don't show up in the scoreboard. In fact, might negatively impact you in the scoreboard, but it's stuff like that that really will endear you to your teammates.
And the fast push out from T1. They're going to be able to spread out on both sides, but the flash is full in Saya's face, and now Carpe stuck as well, not able to get the trade. The pop flash, so much impact coming out from Devi. No members lost on the side of PRX. They pick up 2 Guardians. Only Excurate and Rossi. Vandal and Bulldog, so firepower, sure, you have loads of it, but it's not looking good. The smoke already out as well, and it looks like T1, they don't get the early kill. They may want to go for the save. Still creeping in for now, covering each other's angles. Now joining up together. This is set up for Mound, and here is the Paranoia. Monyet just looking to keep them shoved down. The Stinger not going to get that extra kill, but Devi will get another one. 1 more point close to the Seekers, and Excurate has to save this Vandal.
Uh-oh. That's not the start you want. Here is T1, and Devi just hits a nasty flash.
Even gets that Bulldog, too. Something quick on that choice. Mind Freak so low, only the Classic as well, so we'll go down to the Spike.
Still, I mean, this is, the speed and the tempo that PRX will come at you, and just the way that they dial these plays up. Flash, just get behind the mound and hide and wait. Monyet able to find 2 with that Stinger. Tons of impact, and they upgrade their guns tremendously. So T1 with a Vandal and a couple Marshals to back up Excurate. Full shields as well for him. He didn't take any damage in that round, so he got that going for you, which is nice.
Yeah, all alone on the C side, so they're just having full faith that he will win whichever fight. But look at this, once again, the tempo brought up to full speed for PRX. They know they have the weapons advantage, so they will go in as all 5. Can Izu find a cheeky kill here? He swings out on the pop flash. They're not suspecting that, so he is able to get 1 on the back. Can he get 2? He gets it. The comm zone come through in time, and Izu might have just found the one opening to take this round back.
And it's either Carpe or Rossi, somebody on the backside there. Saya gonna hit the headshot.
Gets the headshot right through the wall as well. So while he is trapped, this is time for Excurate to try to catch up. Doesn't find him up on heaven. Knows he's dropped down. He gets the double onto something, and Devi And they answer right back, taking control 2-1.
But this is all about Izu. This play he makes, because that flash connects, even though it does hit him, it hits one of the other players, or either that or they just try to swing off of it. And that makes PaperX think that nobody's still in tree. They think that it's been left. They're just assuming, okay, we got that angle covered, we killed that player, we're good to go onto the site, but Izu uses that door to perfection. Is that flash right there?
Yeah, they go in, they get the kills towards the tree, right? They're able to just constantly chase through, but like you said, Izu playing mind games around him and Excurate, the steady hand there for T1. 2-1, this is already promising, but look at this. Operator is on both sides after that round from PaperX.
Oh, looking forward to this, if those two can do it out. So big push out from T1 towards A to contest that space, and now that's gonna open up the ability for them to start sneaking Excurate up. He's way out there.
Yeah, the Trailblazers are being used so that Excurate can take a very forward position. And PaperX just says, okay, with that much utility, whether it's an operator or not, we know that you have pushed out. We don't want to deal with it. Taking the assumption that with that investment, the C side should be weaker, and they would be correct on this guess. Here's the showstopper, and T1's ahead of it as well. They know the potential of that ultimate. They've emptied the side entirely.
Yeah, I like this from PaperX, though. They didn't identify the op on a C, so they play way back. Divine never tries to contest that backside angle, just assuming that there could be a push-up, leaving his utility to cover that flank angle for him. And let's see if they can cover this retake. T1's going to load up, maybe try to go through Waterfall.
Yeah, all piled on together towards Waterfall. They heard the showstopper going off towards the spawn, but something's here with the operator. Now they've spotted it. Saya just knows how to combat that back, but Divide there for the trade as well. You always have to remember, there's going to be someone else waiting when it's PaperX. He's good for 3 on the site as he takes down Rossi, and this operator has to be saved. But Monette, I think he caught a glimpse of it. He's on the hunt, trying to chase through.
Well, he's got a stinger, might as well go for it.
Well, he's setting up Forsaken, the younger brother, to try to take this op out of his brother's hands, but he says, okay, you know what? You're going to be that patient. I won't play with fire.
All right. Oh, just great back and forths here. But again, PaperX just, with all that utility dumped outside of A, and again, something is playing there expecting Excurate to be right around that corner. That's another one of those angles that he's holding right outside of the C site, just on the other side of Mound. He'll sit there with using his TP to go back either in the waterfall or back onto the site itself, and something is hunting for it. They never see it. It's just good awareness from PaperX to never really go the wrong direction, overextend really in any way. You know, yeah, you use the ult to clear the space, that's fine. You get the round, mission accomplished. Now, Saya player's got his ult, though.
Well, the Odin online for Rossi as well. So the Odin and the op does tend to make things quite a bit easier for T1. Saya just really relying on that ultimate, the showstopper. So just a Sheriff in hand alongside Carpe. T1, with that kind of weaponry, surely they're going to try to force PaperX into either the Odin or the operator, but the smoke going to deny vision for Excurate.
Yeah, Mind Freak pretty far out, already towards the orb. And Divide can use these Seekers to clear some space.
Yeah, no info found off of that revolving door, so they just send it out, and they're only going to find one going into the site. It helps break the baby door, so now they want to swing around to B, at least keep T1 tied up. The one Seeker goes all the way up to heaven. They know the site is clear, so now they will make their re-entry into A site, taking care of that trademark. Spy cam set up against the retake, and look at the position from Something with an operator going on the lurk, and he just swings out, and that's the pop flash denied. Izu stranded all alone here in the link. Forsaken eventually goes down, but so much time already bought. Saya player, did he get the spawn? He's trying to swing around. I don't think so, but Excurate will go in, go for the trade. Monette answering right back. A 2v3. Excurate's gonna need just a bit more, but he can't find the shot in the air. And Mind Freak holds the trick, gets the double headshot, in fact, and takes the lead 3-2.
Just nasty stuff here, and again, it's Mind Freak just being unafraid to keep pushing space. If he's gonna be given it, he's going to find the opportunity to take advantage of it. And then, you know, why not just send your jet out on a lurk with an op? Why not? Like, because it works, because nobody's expecting it. And even though they lose a player on the backside, they try to make this retake go. But Mind Freak, wowzers.
Yeah, sees the legs as well on the defuser. Has become very, very reliable once again. Little glimpses of their Copenhagen performance, and Something takes down Rossi, and with Rossi gone, oh, something puts Xcurrent in his place, says welcome to VCT Pacific.
Oh boy, that is something special, no doubt about it. He is feeling it, and of course that shorty fishing for more. And what do you do? I mean, that's just...
I mean, that's the round over.
That's the round
T1.
over.
You have to save. I mean, Sight's been given up. Bladestorm also available if something wants to really get greedy here. You have no control on the left side of the map, and with the lead that they have, with the credits, they're starting to get banked up. Yeah, Mind Freak's looking for some information. That trademark not activated as the chamber has gone down. T1's well aware. They are very aware that this hunt could come through. Saya player, he hears the footsteps, but if he swings out, oh, something had just put his gun away. Backs out, ideally not wanting to give over the operator, so he'll take a more passive location. Just trying to bait out on that shot there. I love the mind games. Mind Freak. Can he find Izu? No, it's gonna be too little time. He'll hide away.
Yeah, man. I mean, what do you want? Like, that's just, you win 2 op battles, or you win 2 duels, you know, and it's just over, game over. I mean, it's something so clean with the op. Still sitting on a Bladestorm in case things get really dicey. You always know that shorty's lurking.
Yeah. I mean, see how he pushes through right after they take over the site. Just super confident that he can always win those battles close range. Yep. All right, well, round number 7, T1. Trying to find some different answers. Once again, pressuring Rubble with the utility combo, but a Trailblazer to answer right back. And he gets spotted. No, it's not going to be communicated through, but Magnet goes for the swing trade. Gets the double onto both Saya player and Izu. And that is the A site broken open. Rossi tries to find an off timing, but he'll get stopped by the paint shells. Magnet silencing the doubters once again. He takes on the mantle of Raze for PRX.
I mean, this is so great for PRX. It's just, you know, even though something dies, he gets the opener, he dashes out, he's getting crosshairs broken, and then Magnet can just step in, pick up an easy double. That's so nuts that these guys play off each other like that already.
Well, that's a little far out. He's waiting for the stun. No way, Divide, the disrespect.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I reckon morale's gonna be
Devi,
over there.
You cheeky
guy. This is a statement by PRX over to Xcurrent. Valorant is a different game. Something gets the nice kill onto Carpe, but oh my god. Disgusting rifling there, and the laughter coming in as well from Magnet.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's just salt in the wounds, and the whimsy continues for PRX.
Showstopper now for Magnet. Here we go, and yeah, you got to TP away from that. That ain't gonna be fun.
Oh, that does open up a little bit of room here for Saya player though to pressure something. So with the A site being blocked off, PRX tries to make a fast entry into B, but no information garnered. So they're going to plant. Oh,
saw him.
Yeah, Izu spots him, but they don't hear the plant yet. They know Saya player's there for the cross. So just looking for the easy kill, easy pickings. Xcurrent loses control of Waterfall though. That allows Forsaken start to go for the wraparound.
Man, Rossi getting set up with an ode and trying to do something special. Forsaken, so good, gets 3.
Izu and Carpe both going down. The neural theft not going to be needed as the 4th walks into his crosshairs. Saya player spotted. PRX, are they going to be giving over this ace? No, Devi says, I want to get home early. 6-2 lead.
Well, PRX is definitely feeling it right now, and yeah, you got to pump the brakes here. You got to try to find a way to shut this down. You're going to have a Cosmic Divide, you're going to have Seekers, you're going to have the ult for Xcurrent. So the tour de force going to be in hand. And even though something has died a couple times, it hasn't slowed them down. I mean, this is a 3v5. PRX wins right here because Forsaken is currently winning the Susanto battle.
Quite a lot. I mean, on that first map, both of them not getting too many kills. But this
they went
time,
2-2, I looked it up.
Yeah, against each other.
Yeah.
You're correct. So T1 now down 4 rounds. The timeout is called. Xcurrent once again sharing a lot of the intel that he has gathered in the previous couple of rounds. We'll see how it all comes together.
It's tough.
Listening.
I don't feel like you're getting much space from PRX to do a lot. Like, they're either hitting you so hard up front you can't contest it, and even if you try, they'll just back off and go somewhere else, and they're winning so many of their battles up close and personal. But beyond that, like, they're watching their backs really well. They're not giving you opportunities to try for wide flanks, so they're making the post plants really, really challenging for T1. T1 is, we've seen this, they're having to stack up into 3-4-man stacks to try to push back into the sites. The Susanto fight.
Just stop fighting.
Stop fighting. It's so funny.
You guys are brothers.
Yeah, but regardless, like, the way that PRX is controlling the map, like, T1 isn't being given opportunities to really try to push any flanks or anything like that. You have to fight PRX, you know, point blank in a straight-on battle, and
that's where they shine.
Yep.
There's the instant guiding light coming out. The Odin as well from Forsaken just to keep Rumble denied. And Monyet swinging 360s with the judge up in the air. Xcuriate will at least hold control of A-Link, but the deep dive by Mindfreak. Now Rossi did spot it, so Xcuriate well aware of that potential flank around. Carpe just trying to buy time from A-Link, but they're pretty much stuck here. It's just a matter of time before PRX decide to swing in. PRX still want to wait to make sure that they can get some easy kills, and Mindfreak finds one, surely. Yep, that's the cue to start the spike plant, and that's just a ping pong back and forth between Saya player and multiple members, but he eventually loses out on the duels. Tour de force in hand. If he can find the 1v1s, picks up the Vandal, gets one kill, tries to switch over, but it's not gonna happen in time as Devi swings out right on the beat.
Ah, man, so close for Xcuriate, but Devi is so fast. He is having a really, really good day overall. Of course, on this map, he's 9-4, but had some really impactful moments on that Cypher on Sunset as well. And I love this setup from PRX. It's just, look, if Xcuriate is holding that angle, we're gonna make his life a nightmare. We're gonna send both flashes at him. We're gonna dash in both duelists, one with a judge, and just shut down whoever's at that corner. We don't care who it is. Be nice if it was Xcuriate so you can get that tour de force out of the round, but it doesn't matter. That's space taken. And basically, you can use Mindfreak to kind of disrupt them long enough. Something able to take a little bit of damage, but able to get out with his life for now. So, gonna buy a little bit of time. The pit over on B. And,
oh, something had the idea of drawing out the crosshair, but he peeked out just a second too early. Xcuriate finally answering back. Some redemption this round, but can it continue? Still a little bit of a risky position. The Rendezvous online towards the back of the site. The Seeker's coming. He tries to get a pierce through, trying to green for one more kill, but he will jump back to safety. He's been tagged, but have they spotted Carpe? Can he get the trade for him? Monyet will get the kill, but Carpe still defending the back site.
Saya player's got that showstopper. Could be a tough defense here for PRX.
Trying to
the Odin. Yeah, the Odin, man. This is going to make things really nasty.
Trying to see if the spam comes through, doesn't find it. You see the spike right there, and there it is. The swing out, the showstopper is let loose. Izu shuts down the Odin as well. It's all down to Mindfreak. As ice cold as he is, it's too many members. Saya player stops the lead as they rise up to 3 points.
That's a decent attempt by PRX, but T1 just too many options to follow up behind that showstopper, making life just that challenging. They read Forsaken's position very nicely. I think they had heard the Odin a little bit before and mentally accounted for it. You know, that's a very common angle that an Odin will hold. Xcuriate, fast reactions there. Yeah, he gets taken out, but doesn't matter too much.
Here the call is coming out from T1 as well. So they stopped the bleeding, but it remains the same, right? I think a big part of this is Rossi not able to really just anchor down and get information for his teammates because of the speed that PRX tries to blast on the site. He's always taking these backwards positions. And so T1 has to win the Rumble fight if they want any information. Saya gets one, he gets two! Back and forth, the flash is good, but he can't find the target. The movement, just too much coming out from Monyet. And he continues to rampage as he dashes forward. Reclaims control.
Insane.
I mean,
ooh, that's good.
That's just shades of Jing right there for Monyet. But now a 1v2 op in hand.
Spike planted.
They gotta know. They gotta hide. So smart.
He's trying to jump forward, but the trap wire stops him in his tracks. And Xcuriate caught in the open with classic in hand. Operator recovered for PRX.
I mean, just great awareness at the end of this round from Devi, knowing that if Xcuriate is close, he's got to check it first. He can't peek it because of the op. and he gets it with the Trailblazer. But I mean, Saya, just a little bit off of that third kill from having a tremendous round, and then yeah, you're absolutely right. Shades of Jing. Disgusting stuff from Monyet, and you could see why they were so keen, so quick to pick him up, because he can fit in a lot of ways that Jing can. The raise, and then you've also got a little more flexibility with his agent pool, so you gotta love it. Look at this. I mean, triple loaded.
Just covering all angles. Now, in some way, T1 was aware of this, but something winning the off battle once again, and now it's the showstopper to shut down. It's actually going to be the Bladestorm picking up the kill right before it. And Rossi and Excurate, once again, they are just learning what it means to try to contend in VCT Pacific against PRX. This speed is not something you can prepare for. You can study all the tape you want, but they will not leave you alone.
No, there's a reason they're WK Gaming. You're seeing it right now, firsthand. And just, yep, okay, you get this, look at that. He just, as soon as it pings, he's like, oh, if he steps out,
yeah,
he's gonna die.
Goes for the pre-fire with a Bladestorm while keeping hold of that W key. Operator now back online at distance. Wanting to make sure he can clear the smoke. Look at the awareness. And he gets tagged, and something to Shorty in hand. Showcasing everything that PRX has to offer ahead of 2024. Izu fighting for just one more round, but the Shorty has been reloaded, trying to bait out some shots. And there's the pop flash, and Izu, okay, we'll shut it down. Something. Being a bit overeager, but knows they have the numbers advantage. Now Spike finally going down.
Spike planted.
PRX, they have to focus on the round win, and Mindfreak doesn't take any chances. 9-3 half.
I just love the way Devi is playing this map. Not only is he putting up tremendous numbers in the kill count, but he's getting these great assists, setting up something so nice in that round. I mean, as soon as something gains some space, he's like, hey, can you lead with a Trailblazer? I got a Shorty. Let's do this. And it's just like Carpe tries to flash it off, but he can't. I mean, something stealing the kill from Monyet there, and then he can't get the damage enough with the blade, so he's like, well, Shorty, no problem. Yeah, he might get a little over-aggressive on the Izu, but it doesn't matter with the smokes there. Mindfreak just reading it, able to win it out. And I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, it's attacker's side on Lotus, sure, but like, I think part of the success that T1's been having has been on the defender side because of Excurate, and he was relatively quiet. I mean, again, PRX, I think, outside of the pistol round, I thought handled him pretty nicely.
I mean, again, just not giving the timing for Rossi or Excurate to really take over their positions that they're used to, right? Whether it's as an anchor, whether it's as the lurk, PRX are always one step ahead of this T1 squad, and we've had quite a few cheers for PRX here tonight, and it looks like the team might deliver, trying to lift yet another trophy here in Seoul, South Korea. That is, in fact, true. Faker currently in Germany for another event, not playing here at the AVL. That's rough. But maybe T1 can channel the same energy that we saw.
True.
From the legend himself, Faker, of course, earlier in the year, lifting up his 4th Worlds trophy.
Unreal.
And you can see Carpe deep in thought as the IGL is just listening to his teammates, trying to figure out what's the answer here on the attacking side. Now, going over to the attacking side means they have the initiative. They are able to control the pacing just a bit.
Yeah, you say that.
I mean, they have the choice to wait as well.
But, yeah, but it's PRX, man. I feel like PRX is controlling the initiative like 95% of the time. Yeah, like no matter what side of the coin they're on.
Well, it all has to start with Excurate trying to find this opening kill, and something shuts him down. Even peeks out for a second, will escape with his life off of that cloud burst. Now that gives signal to Monyet on the other side alongside Devi.
Oh, he tagged him up.
Yeah, to creep up onto Mound. You're right, Carpe very weak. Now, of course, PRX doesn't have that information, but they've already cleared out C Mound. You've got Monyet holding that at long range. You still see members here at Rubble. No reason to shift their positions. Even checking for a lurk and a potential B push with the Trailblazer early on. Devi on point with the utility.
I'd like to see him play for Baby Door maybe here, but yeah, Mindfreak just going to try to cut this angle off. Something just spraying through. Finds a third! How does he just swing around, just trying to check for all possibilities? Rossi playing for his life in the smoke, and something gets the ace! All headshots with the Ghost. It was about time. We were due for an ace. We haven't had one
True.
You know, today I don't think.
No, first one for the day. Of course,
Well, we had the 5-kill one that was almost 6, right?
Listen, if the game doesn't tell me it's an ace,
Yeah, right,
it's
right.
not an ace.
It's true. You're right. You're right. You're fair. That's fair.
Very clean. And this is just, he sees the smoke blooming and he just goes for it, trying to check for the crosses. Yeah, you hear the calls for it. All clean headshots, something. I mean, there's been a lot of talk. Can he handle the pressure when it comes to the stage, when it comes to playing against some of these stronger teams? And he wants to answer back and says, I'm here for the long run. Something, holding it with a Marshall. He does have backup in the form of Divide. Now just checking for each other, but they will get pushed out.
Yeah, that's good space taken by T1 here. Divide is going to try to put some work in with his Bulldog, but he's quickly shut down. Izu even got 2.
Too many people. Picks up the Bulldog for himself for Izu, and there's the double once again. Izu on for the triple. Xcurit finds information. He's just going to draw out time. They got to find Mindfreak if Izu eventually going down. Saya and Rossi so low on the side. They could just get sprayed down, but Saya correctly playing for time. Xcurit wins the duel on the other side. Now these two members on the site just waiting for Xcurit to get the long-range shots with the Headhunter.
Okay, well, T1 able to do what PaperX did to them on the other side of the coin. Take the eco round against the anti-eco. That's huge, man. I mean, yeah, just so much pressure there on Divide and something, and then Divide just kind of greeds for those kills coming out of C. And they make them pay. And again, these sheriffs are just otherworldly for T1. I mean, just... of course, the Headhunter is nice too, and it's brother v brother. Able to finish it off. So let's see if T1 can start stringing some together. That's a huge moral victory there after what looked like it might just be a deflation.
Yeah, I mean, they've never strung together 2 rounds here on Lotus against PaperX right now. Trying to make it happen for the first time. PaperX going for the full stack gamble. It will not pay off, but it does allow them to go for that ult orb, go for a very quick flank. Opening that revolving door, just keeping T1 guessing on where the main force will be approaching from. Oh, they're trying to collect all the ult orbs as well.
Love it.
That's 2. That's a lot of points for Monyet, something also very close to the Blade Storm.
Oh, Xcurit gave away his position on that.
He's gonna need some backup as the paint shows push him out. He can't find the first kill, and that's potentially a rifle. Izu just trying to defend it for his life as backup appears. The flash keeping him at bay. He's still alive. They can't find the kills just yet. Carpe denying the rifle once again from long range with the Guardian. Mindfreak and Divide though answer right back. Rossi with the double. Finally, Mandel picked up, and the Bulldog spray from long range for Saya player will clean up the round.
I mean, PaperX doing everything they can to make it scary. Izu trying to hold the line, but a good flash keeps him pinned, and then he has to call in the reinforcements, and they do show up, but decent damage done by PaperX and collecting a couple orbs. Something went away from the Blade Storm, 2 for the showstopper for Monyet. Divide showing that he's got some magic in his own Sheriff.
Yeah, I mean, good thing that T1 just full commits onto this, because otherwise the rifles get picked up and anything could happen. But now, the operator duel continues. We did see Xcurit pick it up. Yeah, there it is. And something, of course, with his own. And with that operator, PaperX happy to just leave A site to the Jet.
Forsaken be under a lot of pressure on C side, it looks like. Trying to get a little bit frisky out of B. It's PaperX, but immediately backed off. And don't like what they see. Does T1 right now. Let's leave Xcurit on his own over here. Let's see if he can get a pick, see if he can take his brother down. Carpe, though, now they're starting to line up for a B hit.
Well, this is an interesting play from T1 as well, right? They give away that ult orb early and then they just play slowly to regain control, kind of keep PaperX guessing on their toes. They still have the Toxic Screen and the Poison Cloud set up. They will be clearing rubble with that Trailblazer. Still have Izu on B, still have Xcurit on C. They've put the pressure on, and now they're going for the full rotate. Now, none of this utility cleared just yet.
Well, Forsaken already taking a little bit of damage, down to 73 health, so gonna have to play very defensively. Mindfreak now lining up to bail him out with the Paranoia.
This could be huge if they walk right into the trap wire. This Paranoia is gonna be big as the Cosmic Divide comes out. There's the Paranoia. One gets stabbed, but he can't find the kill. Forsaken drops the spike, only 30 seconds, but he's still alive. Gets Rossi as well. T1 not able to enter the site just yet. Forsaken holding it like a fortress. The Saya player goes down. The Cosmic Divide not finding any value. Izu not able to get the lurk as something is defending the spawn. And Xcurit, he has to save this off. Can he run away from Monyet? Monyet will get the showstopper no matter what, so he has nothing to lose. But Forsaken wants to kill, as Skirit says, welcome, little brother.
Oh!
He says, welcome, Mindfreak. Can he find one more? As the clock ticks down, round, of course, already gone over to PRX. Something comes around the flank, and the operator will be dropped.
Both teams just losing a ton of money in that round, but PRX still gets the better of it. The way Forsaken plays this, I love the way he plays C-Site as a Cypher. First Trapwire gets a pick and he gets a kill, and then he plays ahead of, he's ahead of the Cosmic Divide from point blank, and he's finding 3 in there. And yeah, this one right here is pretty nasty.
Yeah, the Mindfreak one is the real cheat right there. So again, no doubt about his ability to fire that weapon, but overall, T1 getting red on their attack. The Tour de Force going to be their main force of power. 2 Vandals in hand as well for T1.
Yeah, but like you said in the last round, Showstopper was going to be there no matter what for Monyet. Forsaken has the Neural Theft, so I guarantee PRX will use them to get this round secured if they feel the need to. They are absolutely not afraid. We've seen it, to cycle their ults as much as they can. That's part of their game.
Yeah, I mean, Divide close to the Seekers as well, so nothing to lose on that front. Something takes a little bit of a scratch, but he will stay alive for the time being. T1, they want a little bit more reaction for now, though. Side player's already deep in, but Mindfreak gets the read, gets 2 quick hits, but Carpe gets the trade with the stinger. Now the Spike still stranded in tree. Something's still alive. Device dropped. They didn't hear it. It's too far away, and he'll drop the Spike in the middle of the site. Just Izu and Rossi, the 2 controllers, but not the weaponry they wanted. And you mentioned it. The Showstopper comes online just to make sure they secure the round, not taking any chances. Rossi goes down, and Izu,
30 seconds left.
not a weapon you have to save, but not much else you can do.
I love it. I love where they read that Rossi had slipped underneath their noses. They figured out they're so smart. PRX.
The judge. Okay, Izu goes for the quick jiggle. Tries to get the second, but Divide once again strong and sturdy for PRX.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's
Match
PRX.
point.
It looks like chaos, but in their minds, they're so good at keeping track of lack of information at times. Like, they play this way so much that, everything's going crazy, and they're like, wait a minute, where's Rossi? We know he's around here somewhere, and, you just guess, and yep, he guessed right. And yeah, Izu finds another great Sheriff shot, but this time Divide waiting for him. Perfect crosshair placement. Now, well, good luck.
Uh-oh, here they come. They're not taking any chances. They don't want Carpe to be able to set up for the Seekers, denying that rubble position. T1 still all grouped around, though. They've given up information. Answers back, blind for the double headshot. Monyet evening the number 3-3.
They tried to bait there for Divide, and Divide was only able to get 1 before somehow Saya got 2. I'd love to see that from Saya's perspective.
Surely it had to have been a half flash or something,
right?
I don't know how he gets it, especially with the headshots, but Mindfreak just calling for a little bit of assistance here. Something watching B alongside the trap wires from the shadows to check for information. He'll get the spot. They know they're still here. Forsaken not catching a glimpse of Izu's head just yet, but they hear the audio. And something is ready for it. We've seen what he can do. He's always going to go for at least 1 extra peek, and he's trying to get the swivel down to the bottom. Rossi gets the read from behind as well. A 1-for-1 trade. Spike still in the hands of Rossi. If he can get the plant, the pit will come up, and that should give them an advantageous chance. Mindfreak trying to find the timing, and he gets the pit down. Izu has to fight alone. 26 HP, and it will be Mindfreak once again, the closing act for PRX, as they take a dominating Lotus 13-5, shutting down T1. The taunts come in from the younger brother. Says, welcome to Valorant, welcome to VCT, we'll see you next year.
Welcome to WK Gaming, X-Curate. Goodness gracious. Just dominant here for PRX. I mean, I thought this would be a pretty close affair, and out the rip, it looked like T1 was gonna have a pretty firm grasp on PRX, but after that 6-1 start, from then on, it was almost exclusively PRX. Alex called 2 timeouts early on, and from then on, it was smooth sailing.
It's gotta be just such a chaotic trial here for the likes of Rossi, Extra, and even Izu, right? Obviously played in Challengers Japan, but probably didn't face anything like this team of PRX.
No.
Because the ideas that we saw, even in today's match,